Who made the statement that if you got to be careful who you root for? How's it go? You got to be careful who you root for because you can end up rooting for your enemy, or how's that go? Well, there's a lot of that going on, but people are rooting for their enemies and they're attacking the wrong people. And not to be self-absorbed, but me, for instance. They've been attacking my black ass like fire ants at a picnic for saying things like this. I don't think we had a black president yet. I don't count Obama. There, I said it. I said it. Yeah, I know, technically he's black. He ain't black to me. He had a white mama, raised in an all-white family. So, yeah. At best, he's mixed. At best. And if you grew up with around nothing but white people, I mean, what else about your white grandparents, baby boomer parents? I mean, come on, dog. They was probably making him eat off one plate with one, his own private. They probably had a bag, a plastic bag. They put his plate, his cup, and his knife and fork in. All right, so people got upset. Yeah, they're upset, man. They're upset because one thing you cannot do if you're a black American or if you're anybody in America, you cannot criticize Barack Obama. Now, you can't say the obvious. This guy didn't have a clue about black culture, nor did he give a damn. You know, you can't say it. Now, you can say it all day about anybody else, but you can't say it about Barack because Barack is Jesus Christ. Yeah. Barack is the savior of the blacks, but he didn't save the blacks. To be the savior of the blacks, wouldn't you have had to save blacks? Interesting. So they got upset because they don't like me talking about what is obviously true. The guy he lived with his mom. He didn't live with his dad at all. He barely knew his dad. It's in his book, right? He had baby boomer white grandparents. And he lived like in Hawaii or something. And then he lived around a bunch of white people when he wasn't there. In fact, I feel like he only married Michelle so he could black it up. The brother did not grow up black. Nor was he around a bunch of black people, nor did he have black people in his life like that. This guy, Chick Hernandez. I don't know him. I know he's like in the D.C. area. While I was looking for an image of Chick Hernandez, I ran across this. And it's dated November 19, 2025. Simply says, Chick has been fired. Yeah. So maybe that's got something to do with Chick being pissed off and going after black men about black culture. But, I don't know, Chick. I'm still going to have to give you this work, Chick, but sorry that you got fired. My condolences. He's a local guy. Local sports guy, I think it is. He commented on my post and he says, Barack Obama doesn't care what you think, nor should he. You cared enough to comment, though, didn't you? Some people don't know how the internet works. You look like an idiot, Chick. Yeah, Chick, you look like an idiot when you comment on people's comments that aren't to you and then say, why did you write this? This is stupid. No one should pay attention. But there you are paying attention. Now I could go back and forth with the guy, but I won't. Black is not just skin tone. It's culture. It's a lot of things. But primarily for me, it's culture. It's how you grew up. And if you don't have an affinity to that group of people, it doesn't really matter what your skin tone is. And true, if you have affinity for black people, if you truly value black Americans, then it doesn't matter what color you are either. Get what I'm saying? See, Chick, you don't get it. Isn't Chick like a Hernandez? Sound like a Latino black. Chick, let me tell you something, brother. I could care less if you was Latino, Asian, Native American, white, I don't care, Jewish, don't matter to me. If you got my back, I'll take you over a black guy who doesn't. Because that's what I'm on. Unlike you, I'm on substance. Unlike you, I care about what we get out of these politicians. Chick, but you're really the one stuck on stupid because you're a grown-ass man yelling at another grown-ass man for making a comment about how he personally feels. It's nothing stupid about my opinion of Barack Obama. It's not, an opinion can't be stupid. You know, fire isn't hot, water isn't wet. Then that would be a stupid opinion. But there's no stupid opinions about a person's lack of black culture actually being something that's really truly him. I think he put on that blackness in order to get elected because of dumbasses like you, chick. That's what I think. But I wanted to, for you, Chick Hernandez, and other people like Chick, people that had a problem with me criticizing the great almighty Barack Obama, I'm going to give you 3 reasons. 3 reasons why I got a problem with Barack Obama, why I had a problem with him in 2012, 2013, 14, 15, and 16, and why I'll have a problem with him forever. As long as I'm alive, I'm going to have a problem with Barack Obama. And I'm going to give you 3 reasons. And they got nothing to do with what he looks like. It's got nothing to do with who his mama is, who his daddy is, what's in his Spotify playlist, as if I give a goddamn. Now, these 3 reasons, chick, you should care about too. In fact, these 3 reasons. These are not reasons that Trump dislikes Obama. These are not reasons that Hillary Clinton is she still harbors resentment. These are not 3 reasons that she holds against Barack Obama. Because these are 3 substantive reasons based on black Americans. Number 1, these are areas where black Americans were worse off during Obama's presidency. Housing and wealth. Foreclosure crisis hit black families the hardest. Black home ownership and equity dropped sharply. Racial wealth widened. The black net worth, less than $11,000 versus $142,000 for whites. That was 2014. So there you go. There goes one way. Housing and wealth. We did worse under Obama. It went down under Obama. I should be upset about that. You should be upset about that, black Latino man, Chick Hernandez. Nothing about his daughters. Nothing about something he said one day, jokes he made. That word salad bullshit, overarching, soaring speeches with no tangible benefit for anyone except, hey, good speech. Sounds good. Fixes nothing. Number 2, poverty rates. Yeah, black poverty increased under Barack Obama. Black poverty rose from 25% in 2009 to 28% in 2013. The poverty went up. Yeah, that's not a good thing, chick. I know it's not something that impacts you. You probably make good money working in your newscasting thing in D.C. or whatever you're doing. I'm talking about working class black Americans. I gotta stipulate. I advocate for working class people. The people you used to fuck with before you got paper, chick. Black child poverty hit a record high at the time of 38%. I don't know what it is now, but it went up under Obama. Recovery was slow and uneven for black communities. So we got racial wealth divide as far as housing and equity. Then we have the poverty rate. 2 solid reasons. Nothing to do with how he combs his hair. Nothing to do with his hair care products. Nothing to do with who he dated when he was in high school. Nothing superficial. No conspiracy theories about him being a cokehead, a member of the LGBTQ, or being married to a man. None of the boogeyman bullshit that Republicans repeat. No, rock solid issues that a black person could have who gave a fuck. And actually, something anyone could say. You don't have to be black to do this. You just have to have courage and backbone and stay dangerous. Number 3, because I ain't gonna hold you, chick. I know you got better shit to do. My 3rd reason why I think Barack Obama was full of shit. Employment and income. Black unemployment peaked at 16.8% in 2011. Income gaps with whites persisted or grew. Job recovery lagged behind all other groups. We did the worst, chick. Not you. You probably claim your Latino side. I'm talking about black Americans. We end up doing the worst in the job market of all other groups. Are those solid reasons for having issues with Barack Obama? See, this is how I think, chick. I think if Barack Obama truly was a black American who really did resonate with black culture and love black people like he said he does, not black people in his family, not his daughter's dummy, not his wife. I'm talking about niggas he don't know. They live across the street or live across town on the bad side of town. They work blue-collar jobs or service jobs or who are in school, whose parents are trying to get their kids out of their school-to-prison pipeline. You know, working class, regular black folks. Black folks that play tunk and spades, bid whiz, and dominoes. Them type of black folks. The type of folks, you open up the refrigerator, you see a Chinese carry-out container doubling its Tupperware. Them type of black folks. You understand what I'm saying? If you cared about those type of people, you would care about these things I just listed. And I already know what you're going to say, chick. Yeah, man, I already know. I heard it before. It's not his fault. It's because Congress. If Congress did something. See, if Barack Obama truly was a black American who really had an affinity and affection and adoration, a commitment to black Americans, which I think he would have maybe if he really was a black American, I think he would have did something about this shit. Family. One of the most important areas of life for anybody in America is houses. Housing. Housing is everything in America because that's how the working class builds wealth. That's how we do it. Most working class people don't got a lot of stocks, chick. I know you probably do, and I know Barack does. I'm talking about working class black folks. They dream just like all other Americans. We dream of owning our own homes, having stability, making some roots. See, my issues with Barack, fam. Reason why I say he ain't black, because he didn't care. He didn't lose sleep about these issues. If I was your president, chick, and this shit was this jacked up under me, I wouldn't be pointing my finger at black people telling them how to live and how to vote. I wouldn't be talking down and condescending. I sure as hell wouldn't be touring the country, giving my advice. I'd be somewhere low, minding my business, counting my money, and staying out of the limelight. Because this means he fucking failed. If he did this to white Americans, if white Americans had these types of numbers for their families, their communities, their friends, their loved ones, big difference. Yeah, it'd be a big difference. You give a fuck then. It'd have been everywhere. But because it's black Americans, instead of people holding him accountable, all you Rolandites, all you Roland Martin assholes, all you Jesse Jacksons, all you, well, Jesse actually was very critical. He was very critical. I gotta take that back. Jesse saw Obama coming. Nah, man. We got a failure to communicate. We have a breakdown in communication, and some people just want to stay stuck on stupid. And like I said, there are people that hate the people they should embrace and embrace the people they should hate. Putting out these facts doesn't make me a sellout. In fact, it's the opposite, chick. Not pointing out these facts and doing the job I do, that is what would make me a sellout. And guess who doesn't point this out? None of the mainstream black people that are in media. Now, I enjoy reading talk shit all day. Don Lemon to have a damn nervous breakdown because Trump said something mean about Rob Reiner. Is he upset about this shit? No. He can care less because this don't affect him. But maybe Don one day could be in a movie in Hollywood. See, all y'all crybaby mofos crying, you worry about the wrong things. You're upset about the wrong shit. You're more upset about Post or Truth Social, a platform you never go on. You're more upset about what someone says on the internet, when you should be upset about the poverty rate, the lack of wealth, the homeless rate of black Americans. See, my head is exactly where it should be, and your head is up your ass. My name is Tim Black, and you've been watching the most dangerous show in America. And it's only dangerous because you assholes are scared of the truth. Hurts, don't it? Facts. Facts hurt. Dumbass.
Catch Tim Black live on the most dangerous show in America, Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Don't miss out on the real. Stay dangerous.